I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy singing in the rain.
That is not the GoPro 13. And as of right now, I'm not getting the 13. Let me tell you why. Hey guys, Scott's Reviews. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the GoPro Hero 13. It just came out and was released, and right now it's getting into hands of folks that purchased it, and I'm not liking what I'm hearing. So let's discuss not just whether you're going to buy the GoPro 13, let's discuss whether the company's going to be around much longer. So I'm holding right now two cameras that I use right now for my action purposes. The Action 4 and the Insta360 Go 3S. They're action cameras, but this is a little bit different than that one because it does different things. It's smaller. You can pop this out and just use this or use them together. So it's different. This has better image quality. Everything's about preference. And I like the look of the Action 4 versus the GoPro look. I like the contrastier and darker blacks, but that's a preference thing that I have. I've been a GoPro fan for a long time. I've had a number of GoPros starting from the 7 all the way through, and I love the camera. I love the concept of the camera of the GoPro. I love that it was made kind of like in the US sort of, but more than this guy here, which is made over in China, which we're having big problems now with the US government allowing the drones to come over. That's just recently banned. So DJI has their own issues when it comes to where it's made, and using our geofencing and stuff like that to look at and see where we are, capture that video, maybe use it for their own purposes. The NSA thinks to think so, so there are restrictions on government employees using DJI products anywhere on their property, so it must be a major issue, so that's out there. All right, that's all I'm gonna go into that. But right now I just wanna talk about GoPro. So the GoPro Hero 13 is scary to me because it looks like a money grab. I don't blame Woodman at all for going this route. If he would have changed something else, increase that sensor size, give it a faster processor, make it where like, ooh, the image quality is really, really good. The extra lenses really make it nice. I can almost use it to get blurry background. All that kind of stuff you're thinking about. Like, is it no longer just an action camera, but it also can be almost like a APS-C camera or a camera like this with a 1-inch sensor where it's that good of a look. And those lenses help out that look, make it even better or wider or different. I can't get it from my phone that way. I can only get it from like this GoPro. And it can get wet and go underwater and all that crazy stuff. That's cool.
Whoa. Oh la la. Oh, king in the
Accessory
castle.
grab.
King in the castle.
All right, you got to buy this camera, but I'm going to have $100 extra lens, another $100 ultra wide lens, ND filters. Now he was smart by saying, all right, the problem is I make these accessories, but people go out and buy third party off of Amazon. Different companies make great accessories for the GoPros. How can I make them just my own? Well, I'll have the camera recognize my particular lens that I put on or my particular ND filter, and it will adjust the settings to incorporate that ND filter. That is a great idea. I mean, as a business perspective, that is an awesome idea. How do I grab my own accessory package and make it better where they're only going to mine? Boom. Make it where they only don't talk to each other at all. Now, can third parties come out later on and get that ND filter to talk with that GoPro Hero 13? Time will tell. Now, I don't know. But it is the money grab. It's all the extra stuff. So you're buying the GoPro for $400, and that's just the GoPro. They don't even give you a case anymore. It's just a box with the GoPro and a charger and maybe a nut to screw it down with. Not even the brand new fancy clip-on in the back. That's what's going to get people upset. Is the, well, if oh, you advertise this, oh, that's extra. Oh, you advertise, oh, that's extra. Well, pretty soon, if I got everything, like the indie filters, the wide angle lens, the macro lens, the charger on the side, we're almost reaching close to $1,000 for an action camera. So who buys GoPro? Well, a lot of people that just don't know cameras. So I'm average Joe dad. I just have a couple of kids. I want a camera that can go out on vacation. I can get wet. I can film them. I can drop it. I don't care about it. I want to use my phone and I want to use an action camera. And that's it. The name they hear is GoPro. The name they know is GoPro. GoPro still has that powerful name. That average folk may not be like, DJI? Who's DJI? Insta360? I heard about them, I think. I don't know, I'm not for sure. I know GoPro, I'm gonna stick with GoPro. So GoPro still has that going for them. So they will sell a number of these 13 cameras, but you can see where they're going for a money grab. For, oh, I need this. Oh, I need these indie filters. I need this extra. Oh, I want actually a magnetic mount on the bottom. Oh, wow, this is getting expensive. And then they start looking around on Amazon or other places. So what other action cameras are out there? Because this is really expensive. And they come across something like this, the Action 4. I'm not sure about it, but man, have you seen the prices on it? This sucker was almost just $200. That's a great price for this camera. Because most folks, that average Joe, is not going to buy the extra lenses. They're like, I don't need all that. Just give me a GoPro. I don't want all that extra stuff. Indie filters, do I really need that? I just want to jump in the pool with it and take it in the ocean, film my kids, run around and all that kind of stuff. I don't make it more complicated. Those folks are just buying. And those folks, if they do some research within GoPro, can look like, well, what do I need to buy the 13? I can just buy the 12. Or maybe I can go online and get used 11. Or you need to use 12. And save a whole bunch of money. That's what is concerning for me to GoPro. So I get what GoPro is doing business-wise, but I think where they fell short is they didn't really improve the GoPro 13 body within. If they would have juiced that up a little bit more to go with those accessories, then I think you would have had something there that people could say, all right, I give it the GoPro. Let's try these new accessories, this bigger sensor and whatever. But they kind of like just went, hey, we just tweaked the 12 a little bit, gave it a new battery, and now you need to buy all this stuff with it. It's extra. So a little bit of back history with GoPro and why they might be in trouble. Well, look at the stock price. Look at back when it first started. I put it on the screen right now, and look where it is now. And it just keeps, it had a bad year from 2018 of a drop. That's when the Karma drone was out and available, and that's when the Karma drone kept falling from the sky. Great idea when drones first came out. It was a nice big drone. You could pull out the GoPro from it. It had its own gimbal with it you could use, and you could put it right back in your Karma drone and use it. It was a great idea, but it fell short on freezing and falling from the sky. Issue, yes, hurt people, crashing, all that stuff, right? So much so they discontinued it and said, no, we're just done. They were pretty smart. They said, hey guys, let's get back to basics with GoPro and just focused on the hero camera. We're getting too in the weeds of different stuff. Let's focus on our main thing that brought us here in the first place, the GoPro camera. So that's kind of what they did. They jumped around from like the 8, which they kind of messed up on with the front cover being replaceable. And then they switched to the 9. 9 had a lot of issues with freezing and constant issues with that. Got better with 10, 11, and 12. And talk about freezing. The video I saw today was the guy said his second record button with it, the GoPro froze and went black and had to pull the battery.
Look at me. What? No.
Lord Jesus. Lord. What are you doing, GoPro? As this many generations have gone by, you can't fix this problem. and DJI can come out and rock all day long and never freeze up. I don't get why you guys can't figure that part out of the camera freezing. It's just kind of like, Woodman came out and said, I'm open to sell the company. It was back in 2018. I'm open to sell the company for any bidders. And I guess he got none, or not enough money involved. And he said, you know what, I'll just keep it and I'm gonna focus on the Hero. And that's kind of what he did.
We need to develop products specifically that our customers want. And the data is telling us that we need to do things a little bit differently, including shuttering the drone program and focusing specifically on what our customers want, and our employees are rallying around that, and we're excited to make that happen.
So now here we are in 2024. I don't know if this is the last attempt of the accessory grab. I even heard someone say that the macro lens was horrible. So if that's not good, if people come out and start smashing these accessories on it, that is not good. Not good at all. I mean, the GoPro camera itself, the way it is today, the 11, 12, they have great image quality. Remember, GoPro is the one that came out with the Hypersmooth, with the unbelievable gimbal-like footage in the camera that doesn't need a gimbal. It was amazing when it first came out. They might have been the 7, I'm not sure, but I think it was a 7. But wow, it was great. And it got better all along the way. And other companies mimicked what they were doing with the sensor and moving it around and cropping in and all that kind of stuff to make it awesome. Those are my thoughts from GoPro. I wish them the best. I just don't know what's going to happen from this point forward. Let me know what you think about GoPro and the Hero 13. Did you pick one up? Did you buy one? Have you used it yet? Your thoughts below. Are you going to return it? Is there going to be a 14? I don't know. I don't know who could they partner with? I don't know. Oh well. All right, see you.